everyone, hey wellness crew, and welcome to today's live stream, a yoga and Pilates fusion workout. I am so excited to share this with you, and as usual on this channel, all of these workouts are free flow workouts, so it's just what goes in the moment, what comes to mind, different movements, different workouts. Today I'm very excited to be able to offer you some new movements that I'm going to be able to incorporate that are going to be able to sculpt and be able to stretch out your body, giving you that nice long lean look. So we're going to go ahead and start with a chair flow that's going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. And we're then going to go ahead and go into a little bit of a different type of chair flow as well. So we're going to begin by simply coming into chair and standing back up. Chair and standing back up. Keeping our back straight, lifting up our arms and standing back up. Inhaling as we stand, exhaling as we sit. And while you don't need any equipment for this workout, I am wearing Bala ankle weights. They can also be used as wrist weights if you would like. They're just 1 pound, just to provide me with a little bit more resistance when we're doing some of the core work that we're going to get to a little bit later. So again, exhaling, inhaling. Three more. I'm seeing comments pop up. Hi, everybody. Last one. Okay, so I know I have my glasses on, but I can't read the comments from this far away. What I will do is I will be able to engage in the comments while we're doing the stretching aspect towards the end of the class, okay? So trust me, I will be able to engage with you guys a little bit later. So thank you so much for engaging with me right now. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to go back into that chair flow. But what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knee. As we come up, we're only going to come up halfway. We're going to lift up that right ankle to get onto our toe. Coming back down, come up halfway, lift up our left ankle. Right ankle, left ankle, right ankle, left ankle, right ankle, left ankle, right ankle, left ankle, right ankle, left ankle. And keep on flowing just like this. And then just the left ankle, and perfect. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into Plié squats. We're gonna turn our toes out, facing the right and left side, depending on obviously which foot you are. Not turning inwards, turning outwards. We're gonna squat down and come back up. Squat down, come back up. Squat down and up. Trying to think of from our hips to our head like we have a string pulling up. So staying up, squat down, come back up. Squat down, come back up. I really wish I had better vision even with my glasses so I could read everything. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I definitely appreciate the engagement. Thank you so much. Squat down and up, down and up. And just letting your hands graze your thighs. And 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn that left toe forward. We're gonna leave that right foot, we're gonna turn it out just a little bit more. We're gonna get onto our toe. We're gonna bend that right knee and then straighten it back out. Bend that right knee and straighten it back out. As long as you don't go past your toes, you're good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14. Thank you so much for the engagement, guys. 15, 16, 17, 18. I just hope you're following along at home. 19, and 20. Or plan on doing so on replay. All right, we're gonna turn our right foot forward, the left foot out to the left, get onto the toe, and bend that knee. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you so much for all the hearts. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, thank you. 14, 15, 16, we have 4 more. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Okay, so from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into a straight forward fold with our legs nice and wide. So we're gonna hinge from the hip, falling forward. Getting a nice stretch in our hamstrings, in our lower back. If you can touch the floor, that is perfection, that is awesome, that is progress. If you can't, you can go ahead and grab at your elbows like this. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, and making sure that you're relaxing your neck, okay? If you're not comfortable doing that, you can grab at your ankles, at your calves, whatever's most comfortable for you. Nice deep breaths. Bringing our bottom down, bringing our heels in, we're gonna go ahead and come into a nice deep goblet squat. Really pushing our elbows into our inner thighs. Thank you everyone so much for the engagement. Thank you so much for the likes. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all are so kind. Coming back into that wide-legged forward fold. Slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Perfect. Bringing our feet together. We're going to go ahead and raise our hands up overhead. Looking up, bringing our hands together, and bringing our hands to prayer position. The only bummer about having your hair down and lipstick on is it always gets in your mouth. All right, let's do it again. Raising your hands up overhead. Hands up overhead. Hands up overhead. Just making sure the mic's still on. Okay. Hands up overhead. Hands up overhead. Thank you so much for all the hearts. I appreciate y'all. Hands up overhead. Hands up overhead. Prayer position with our hands. Hands up overhead. Inhaling. Exhaling as we bring our hands into prayer position. Our hands to the middle of our chest. Pulling our shoulders back. We're going to hold right here for just a moment, taking a few deep breaths. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Releasing, hands up overhead. Prayer position. 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 Last one. Hands up overhead. Prayer position. Rolling our shoulders back and down. We're going to go ahead and bend our knees. We're going to turn to the left, bringing our right elbow to the outside of our left thigh, right above our knee. Standing back to center, and then coming to a twisted position, bringing our elbow to the outside, or left elbow to the outside of our right thigh above our knee. And standing, coming back to center. Okay, so we're going to do a move that is going to focus on our posture. We're going to do waiter. So what we're going to do, and this is a Pilates move, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with our hands, our palms facing the sky, rolling our shoulders back and down. We're going to bring our arms out like this, hold, back to center. So breathing in, exhaling, back to center. This looks very simple. But if you're doing it right, you're engaging a lot of muscles. Really focusing on keeping those shoulders back and down. We got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold, 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 hold. Breathe through, breathe through. Hold, 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 hold. Keep holding. You got this. Keep on holding. Come on, you got this. Keep on holding. Really squeezing those back muscles together. And coming forward, relaxing. Let's go ahead and do some shoulder rolls. So rolling back. coming forward. And thank you so much for the engagement. I just can't read the comments from here, even though I have my glasses on, and my doctor said that I would be able to read from this far away. He lied. Specifically, I was like, give me really good vision, doc. But, whatever. $350 later. All right, we're gonna come into reverse warrior. So with our right foot, we're gonna have our toes turned out to the right. We're gonna have our left toes facing forward. We're gonna have that right knee bent. We're gonna go ahead and come on to that right knee with our forearm, and we're going to reach over with our left arm, so overhead. I'm seeing so many comments coming in, guys, and again, I will be able to engage with the live chat a little bit later when we get to the stretching component, where I'm seated and a little bit closer to my phone. Coming up, going ahead, switching legs. So with our left foot, it's going to be facing to the left. With our right foot, it's going to be facing forward, bending the left knee, bringing our forearm down, bringing our right arm overhead. I just can't engage in live chat now because I cannot read it. It's a little too far away. Thank you so much for the likes, the hearts. I appreciate you guys very much. My hope is that you're following along with me right now, and if not, that you'll be able to follow along during playback. Coming back up. We're gonna go ahead and come into a standing position. Our feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. We're gonna have our palms facing behind us. We're gonna bend our knees and hinge forward just a bit. We're going to pull our arms back and just flow like this for a little bit. We're really working on improving our posture. This is also a Pilates move. And as far as breathing tempo goes, do whatever feels right for you. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get into some sun salutations. So we're gonna reach our arms overhead. Swan dive into a forward fold. Come up into halfways. Come back down. Walk our hands forward into plank. Bend at our elbows to come into hovering, where only the balls of our feet, our toes, and the palms of our hands are in contact with the mat, nothing else. Coming into upward facing dog. Rolling our shoulders back and down. Tucking our toes underneath to come into downward facing dog. We're gonna lift our left leg up. Please try to have enough space when you're doing this workout. In my outdoor patio, it is packed. So I'm gonna bend my knee a little bit to bring it back down. Lifting that, same thing, lifting that right leg up. Try to have a straight leg when you do this, please. And coming back down, again, I'm gonna have to bend my knee just a little bit. And then coming into downward facing dog. Stepping that right foot forward, the left foot meets it, forward fold. And slowly rolling up. Whew. That humidity, it is serious out here. That's what happens in Texas, lots of humidity. All right, so let's do one more sun salutation. Lifting our arms up overhead. Swan diving into a forward fold. Walking our hands forward into plank. Coming into hovering, where only the palms of our hands, the balls of our feet, and our toes are in contact with the mat, nothing else. Unless you don't have your hair up in a ponytail or bun, and your hair might be also in contact with the mat, that's okay. A little bit dirty, but that's okay. Coming into upward facing dog. Rolling those shoulders back and down. Tucking our toes underneath to come into downward facing dog. We're going to go ahead and come onto our knees, nice and wide, and push back into child's pose. Really reaching with our arms. Really trying to relax in this position. Trying to let the tension go. Coming back into plank, back into hovering, back into upward facing dog. Holding those shoulders back and down, back into downward facing dog. Walking our hands in towards our feet, forward fold, relaxing the neck. And slowly rolling up. Awesome. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. We're going to come into a seated position. We're going to go ahead, spread our legs straight out in front of us. We're going to come into a laying down position. We're going to bring our arms up behind us. We're going to do some roll-ups, which is a Pilates move. So we're going to come straight up, rounding our back, coming into bent knees, and then slowly making sure our back is rounded, coming back down. Coming back up, and coming back down. Up, and back down. Up, and back down. Up, and back down. Got 4 more. All right, awesome. Now what we're gonna do, just scoot a little bit. What we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead, let me move my hair a little bit and get my hair out of my lipstick. There we go, okay. We're gonna go ahead, we're going to bring our right knee in. We're gonna go ahead and have our chin tucked in down towards our chest. And then we're going to switch legs. With that right leg, we're going to allow the heel to hover right above the mat. And switching sides. Really pulling in that knee towards the chest. Four more each side. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's do a few bridges. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift our bottom up. We're going to be raising our hips up, nice and straight, up, and lower. Raise, and lower. And again, thank you so much for everybody participating in live chat. I know you would think that with my glasses on, I would be able to read the comments. I cannot. I will be able to start responding and engaging with you guys as soon as I get more to the stretching portion of this routine. But thank you so much for all of the engagement. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it, you guys. Y'all mean so much to me, and I always appreciate y'all's support. All right, we're going to do 3 holds. So hold, squeeze those glutes, really press into the mat with those arms. And release. And lift up and hold. And release. Lift up and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Keep those hips up. Squeeze those glutes. You got this. You can do it. Keep it up. Hold, 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 hold. You got this. Come on, you can do it. Keep on holding. And release. We're going to go ahead and bring those knees in towards our chest, interlacing our fingers below our knees. Taking a few nice deep breaths in this position. Rocking side to side if that feels good for you. Just a few more rocks, or you could just be holding still, that's totally fine. Give me 2 more deep breaths. Perfect. All right, we're gonna roll up just a bit. We're gonna go ahead and come into a reverse plank flow. Just my glasses real quick. So we're gonna be with our fingers pointing forward. We're gonna have our heels on the ground. We're gonna really rely on our heels, right, for that. As we come up, let me just show you real quick. This is what we're gonna be doing. And coming back down. So we're going to be flowing in this. So really relying on our heels to be grounding us into our mat, okay? So coming up and back down. few more. Awesome. All right, let's get into some of my favorite core work, my personal favorite core work. Let's go ahead and get into attitude lifts first. So we're gonna go ahead and have our hands interlaced behind our head. We're gonna bend our right knee. And as we come up for a crunch, we're gonna raise that right leg as well and come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to straighten out that right leg. We're going to bend the left knee. And as we raise up our head, we're going to go ahead and raise up our left leg with our knee bent. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Straightening out that leg, taking a few deep breaths. Going ahead, bringing our hands down by our body. Our palms are on the mat. We're going to go ahead and bring our legs straight up. And we're going to go ahead and cross our ankles, leaving our legs straight up. Over and over. Almost done. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bringing our knees in towards our chest. 3 more deep breaths. And rolling up. We're going to go ahead and get into cat-cow. So we're going to go ahead and lift our bottom up, our head up, breathe in. And then lower, exhale. Relaxing that neck when you're in this position. And coming into neutral spine. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend that left, oops, let me come forward a little bit, or let me just do it this way. We're going to extend that left leg back. We're going to go ahead and bring our right arm up, and then we're going to thread the needle, bending that left arm. Coming back up, bringing that right arm up, threading the needle. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And again, everybody, thank you so much for the engagement. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes. I wish I could see the comments right now, but I cannot. So I will be able to interact more with the comments when we get more to the solely stretching phase and mobility phase toward the end of this routine, which we are getting close to. All right, so we're going to be in a plank position for the most part, but what we're going to do is we're going to bring our left knee to the mat. We're going to raise up our left arm, and then we're going to thread the needle. So bringing it through and underneath. Up, through and underneath. Up, through and underneath. Up, through and underneath. Inhaling, exhaling. Perfect. All right, now we're going to go ahead. We're going to come into a seated position. I hate when this necklace hits the mic, it annoys me. Oh! Okay, the mic died. I just picked up on it. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. I'm so sorry, y'all. I didn't realize the mic died. Okay, I'm sure somebody was trying to inform me and tell me. Thank you. I appreciated whoever was trying to tell me. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our left foot into our right thigh. We're going to go ahead and have our left hand on the mat. We're going to reach over and then come back down. Reach over and come back down. Reach over and come back down. Reach over and back down. You're going to feel a nice stretch in your side. Switching sides. So same thing, having our right hand on the mat, having our left hand on our leg, and reaching over and back down. Actually, let me bring this left leg out a little bit more. Reaching over and back down. Over, back down, 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 3 more, over, back down, over, back down, over, and back down. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Aw, thank you so much. That is so sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for saying I'm the highlight. I really appreciate that so much. Okay, so let's get into the stretching component. Let me get a little bit closer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the soles of our feet. And of course I still can't see even though I'm closer to the phone. I'm telling you, my optometrist is in so much trouble. So we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. We're going to have our knees nice and spread apart. We're going to either grab onto our feet or you can reach out your hands. We're going to bend forward as far as you can comfortably go. Leading with your chest. You're just going to hear a little bit more background noise with the sound this way, and I do apologize. I prefer using the mic because it cancels out all the background noise. It was raining a little bit, and we still have some latent leaves falling and things like that, so. But yeah, you're going to feel a nice stretch, a nice hip opening. And slowly coming up. All right, let's see what else is going on. We are annoying the background sound. I'm sorry if you're annoyed by the background sound, I apologize. Okay. The mic died, so kind of can't do anything about it. All right, so we're gonna reach overhead and we're gonna fall forward, reaching for our toes, relaxing that neck, feeling that nice stretch in our hamstrings. I'm gonna speak up a little bit more so that way y'all can still be able to hear me. Typically when I have the microphone on, I'm trying to dial down my voice. So now I'm going to have to try to project a little bit more. I'll try not to scream though. So breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. And after you feel comfortable being in a hold in this position, I want you to try to go ahead